Hello, this is V from VTV7, and today this clip is about if UK is a racist country. Please watch the clips and make a judgment yourself. So like, subscribe and comment. Take care, bye.
Filthy black bitch.
Okay.
Out.
Okay. Enjoy your evening, babe. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your evening.
You do have a pretty big problem with some black people.
No, not black people, with Negro features, which is why I used the word. It's not
I just can't think of anyone who's got Negro features that isn't black.
correct, but
Right.
there's a lot of people with black skin who don't have Negro features.
Right. And the problem would be...
I don't know what the problem is. I wish I did know what the problem is. That's what I said on the documentary. I really don't know why. I can't explain the discomfort I feel. I really can't.
Shall I move? Am I too close?
Is genuine question. Is
Am I too close?
Is that for making you
I
uncomfortable?
don't want to upset you.
Not uncomfortable, no.
But
let's put it this way. I wouldn't form a friendship with her.
Well, you wouldn't have any... It's not an option, though.
I don't see what issue you have. I mean, initially...
You can't go in the post office with a helmet on.
I'm not wearing a post office, whatever it is that you think, okay? I'm a Muslim woman,
I don't
okay?
mean with that what you got
I know,
on there.
but when you first talked to us, you mentioned us three as if we were some, you know, we weren't all individuals, you know, as if we've come together. We haven't. You know, each one of us is a different person. And if I choose to wear, you know, a headscarf over my head, I'm entitled to that. And I don't see why it would be offensive to you.
Right, Pakistani person comes to Great Britain, they get called, but they are Pakistani.
yeah. Look, I'm trying to find out what she's not...
She talks about crap.
No, I'm asking you to tell me what you
I
can't
can't
say.
speak because... Well, there you go. I can't speak because she won't shut up.
And you've got a problem with the clothing when you pointed over there and said them.
Yeah, because all those three have just been talking about me non-stop.
I've been talking about
Yes,
I've got bare things to do, you know.
Clothing don't bother me. They dress all right.
Okay.
What I don't like is the pillar box. They shouldn't wear it.
What, you would ban
Because
that?
yeah, I would.
OK, who's allowed to...
No disrespect to him. I've got loads of Muslims.
Sorry,
I have got Muslim
sorry.
friends.
I'm sorry, that is not a get-out clause. You
Amber,
can't-
tell me
you
what
can't
you're
sit here
hearing.
saying such offensive things and then turn around and say, some of my best friends are Muslim. Excuse me, I'm speaking
Give her a
now.
chance, Stella.
And when you come out and you say things like that, it's so disrespectful. What the problem is, it's not that you're not allowed to say anything anymore. If you were speaking about somebody that was an individual and you had a genuine problem with them, that would be something. But when you start stereotyping, and when you start talking about people's features, I can't do anything about this. This is why racism doesn't make sense, because a woman who looks like that will look at a woman that looks like me and look down on me. How does that make any sense?
You are convinced that Britain is a racist country, and presumably you've found what you would consider to be proof of that here already today.
Sitting in front of me.
Well, that's one person.
I don't understand how how racist can you get, you know? There is racism from each end of the country. I've been experiencing racism from as young as 5 years old. I am now 21. That is 16 years of racism.
What do you mean when you use the word? Tell me about the sort of stuff
racism,
you've endured.
You know, for example, you know, when I was a young kid, right, I'm from Sevenoaks.
Now the grand old age of 21.
I'm from the good old place of Sevenoaks, and I'm also from Canterbury, right? And I was the only Asian kid in my town, and I used to get racism from every angle. You know, everyone was like, oh, look at that Asian girl. Why is she here? Why is her family here? My dad and my mum were living with us. My dad didn't really speak English properly. My mum was even worse. She was just a housewife. She didn't speak English enough properly. You know, people used to go to my dad's restaurant. They would buy curry from him. They would throw it back at his windows, call him, you go home. You know, why are you here? Go and bed in a microwave. And people used to attack me. People used to attack my mum. People used to follow us home. You know, it's just...
But that isn't representative of a nation. That's representative of the people who threw the curry at your dad.
It's not 100% representative of a nation. I agree. But it was really worse back in the day, you know, 10,
well, then
20,
there's possibly
10, 20
some hope for the future then. Asma and Ahid, you have a...
What's going on, people? It seems like the apple doesn't fall far from the tree regarding Shana Walker, who was caught on video racially abusing a security guard. It transpires that Shana Walker's mum, Donette Croft, was also charged some years prior in regards to a similar event in a pub. According to the newspaper, Donette was there celebrating an 18th birthday party. She had 6 pints and then she left. They then came back inside, at which point they was asked to leave by the landlord. An argument pursued, which resulted in the landlord being punched and damage to his hoodie, which he later had to pay for. Whilst they left, she tripped over and the landlord tried to pull her out by her leg. Thankfully, an undercover police officer was nearby and she was arrested. and charged for assault. Disclaimer, in Donetsk's case, there was no reports of racial abuse. Well, how were these two cases put together? Well, interestingly, Shana's gran stuck up for her in an interview that she did with The Sun. They were able to put the grandma's name together with the mum's name and the area that they live in and piece together this story. They do not miss a trick.
At school, for example, you get on perfectly well with the white boys, do you?
Yes. But they don't play with me. White boys don't play with me.
Do they not play with just you or with any of the coloured boys?
With any colour boys.
Why not?
I don't know. Because I've only got 3 friends in my class and they speak to me, but they don't play with me.
3 white friends? Do you play with them? Do you want to play with them?
Yes.
What happens when you try to play with them?
They just say I've got work to do with other friends.
Tell me more about your life at school.
Well, I like it at school, but sometimes they call me silly names. And I don't like it, really.
What do they call you?
Like sometimes you're black-coloured or you're wogs, something like that. They call me silly names like that.
Something's in my ass.
Typical White Scouts women being racist.
Please move. Fucking weirdo. Can you sit by yours? Exactly. Look at the clients.
Come, get off the bus.
Can you sit by yours?
Get off the
Come
bus.
sit here with us. The dirty bastard.
Get off the bus.
Yeah. Fuck off. Move away. You just hand. ISIS. That's what we make a bomb on the internet. But you're lucky I'll kick you in your uterus and you never have a kid again. Stupid. Take back this long leg and donkey kick you. You're the devil! You're the devil! You're the devil! You're the ISIS! No, I'm not finished. Never. Make me stop. Make me stop. Make me stop. Make me stop.
Mary, it is another shocking incident, this time involving, as you say, a 15-year-old black schoolgirl who was strip-searched at school while on her period, wrongly suspected of carrying cannabis. 2 female police officers carried out that search without supervision, called by teachers who didn't inform the girl's mother. No drugs were found, and the girl, known only as Child Q, has talked about the devastating impact this has had on her. She told a safeguarding review into the incident, "Someone walked into the school where I was supposed to feel safe. They took me away from the people who were supposed to protect me and stripped me naked while on my period. I can't go a single day without wanting to scream, shout, cry or just give up. I feel like I'm locked in a box." That review concluded that that strip search was unjustified and that racism likely played a part. And this is what London Mayor Sadiq Khan told us.
I'm angry, I'm disgusted, I'm outraged at the police behaviour towards this 15-year-old child. Well, when I read the report, I was surprised by the actions of the school. I think it's really important for their actions to be looked into. It's quite clear from the safeguarding review there are questions to be asked about how they behaved, and it's really important that change is made.
So this is a case where both the school and the police have been seen